I had some technical difficulties just now. I couldn't find what to do. So, um, probably didn't nobody show up for it anyway. But anyway, I'm Quanda. I am the voice behind Crafts by Q, and I am coming to do a video about Printify. There is a free version, but guess what? I just learned about it yesterday. I've been paying for Printify for a long time. But guess what I want to do? Get it for free. So I'm coming on here just because I just found out about it to see what the big difference is between the free version and the paid version. And if you use print on demand or POD, which one is beneficial for you? Or if you trying to get into print on demand, if it's going to be beneficial for you to actually start it, right? Or even start it with Printify, because there are lots of print on demand companies out there, but I use Printify because it's just easier. But I know Arts Ed is another one, and I have them too, but I don't pay for that, and it's just there, right? So it doesn't bother me that I don't use it, but I'm not using Printify all that much to be paying for it. So I'm going to dive deeper into, I have notes. I have notes because I was researching before I got on. So I'm going to attempt to answer. And if I don't get an answer, we're going to ask ChatGPT, did I answer these? And what the answers are, because guess who know them? ChatGPT, who I call Tyrone. So if I even reference Tyrone anytime, I'm talking to ChatGPT. Okay. So first we're gonna talk about what Printify is, how it works, what's included in the free, how much is premium, the discount difference versus the price. I think I was told that somebody was free and I'm paying, they have to pay higher for their merchandise, whereas I get it for cheaper, but I'm paying a membership, if that makes sense. So we're going to go through all that. So first, I'm not going to say before you long, and I always say that, but that's just because I don't want to say before you long. But we're going to see if my internet is my friend today. I'm going to go ahead. Well, first, let me put it up on my phone just in case somebody come in and I can't see them, right? So let me pull it up on my phone. And okay, so I got it up on my phone, right? So I'll see if somebody comes in or not. If you're coming in, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notification bell, because I give random information. I'm starting to give random information all the time. However, I am a crafter, so I do have lots of crafting videos out there that you can look up on my channel. I do resin, Cricut, sublimation, party favors. I do all of the things except anything dealing with any kind of a needle, crocheting, any of that stuff. I'm not into just yet. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I have the comments up over here. The thing is it live? I don't know. I'll come back. So let me share my screen. So I want to go over to ChatGPT first because I've already started a conversation with it and share. Oh, the conversations are the conversations are there until I go to ChatGPT. I know I got a lot of talk about it. So I'm gonna go down here to the conversation that I had started. It was doing just fine. It was, I promise. I promise. So my question was to ChatGPT, Tyrone. So I won't get tongue tied. My question was, does Printify have a free version? because I was told this, but I didn't research it. But I'm researching it now with you, so everybody can be on the same page. And it says yes, Printify does have a free version. And here's the simple breakdown so you know exactly how it works. Printify is free, $0 a month. What you can get with it is you can create an account for free, design unlimited products, connect up to 5 stores, use their product mockup generator, sell print on demand products like shirts, mugs, bags, and more, right? Then it says, important thing to understand. You do not pay Printify monthly on a free plan, of course, because it's $0. It's free. Like, yeah. You only pay when a product is actually ordered. Okay, so you set up a print on demand store, right? Or you set up a print on demand platform, right? And say you're gonna put a mug in there. You design the mug, you put the mug in there, you link it to your Etsy, Shopify, whatever store you got. Your customer goes in and pays for it. That's when I think you still have to set up your, I know I did have to set up your payment on the back end, and then Printify ships it. You pay for it up front, they ship it, but the customer pays you. So you pay up front and then the customer pays you. So I think that's how that works. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I'm right though. That's what I think, but we're gonna see if I'm right. Look, it says an example. Customer buys a shirt for $25. Printify charges you $10 to $15 plus shipping. You keep the profit difference. So if shipping $10, then you made no money, right? But we're gonna see. We're gonna look. We're gonna look and see. So the flow works like this: customer pays you, Printify prints and ships, you keep the profit. The paid plan, which is optional, is $29 a month. But guess what? It just went up to $39.99, I think, a month. And it is $2.99 a year. So you get a savings if you pay for it by the year, right? Okay, so it says quick rule most sellers follow. Start with the free plan, upgrade only when it's making consistent sales. Okay, since I know you're working on print on demand and Etsy listings, because Tyrone knows me already because I do have an Etsy shop, let me ask you one more quick thing so I can guide you better. Are you planning on using Printify for Etsy, Shopify, both, something else? So I'm gonna say both right now because I do have a Shopify store too. Even though I don't work in Shopify as much, I really don't work in Etsy that much. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about it. So tell me which one, and I will show you the easiest setup so you don't get overwhelmed. So I just went over. I'm going through my list before I go because I like to go on tangents a lot. Well, I don't want to go on tangents, but I talk a lot. So we talked about what is included in the free. Did it actually say what Printify was? Yes, Printify does have this. Okay. So first, we're gonna talk about what Printify is. So first, tell me what Printify is. Okay. All right. It says, all right, let's start at the very beginning so it makes sense. Printify is a print on demand platform. That simply means it is a company that prints products only after someone buys them. Okay. Think of Printify like a middleman. Okay. You design it, you upload it to Printify, you connect your store to Printify. The customer buys the item from your store, Printify handles the rest, and then the money comes to you. So basically, that's what it is. So your role becomes create the design, list the product in your store, market it. You still got to market it because you got to direct people to the you got to direct people to your product, right? Okay, so Printify role is it prints it, packages, ships it, and then production. Okay. That is why a lot of people like it. It lets you sell physical products without buying equipment or inventory. Now, here's the real question that matters for you. You already doing crafting and cricket work, which means you have two powerful options. Option one, use Printify to sell print on demand products for scale or at scale. Two, keep selling your handmade items, but use Printify for products that would take too much time to make yourself. Both work together. Now, talk to me for a second. When you said you wanted to go live, oh, that's what I told Tyrone, because I wanted to come up with the thumbnail and the description and all that. I did it ahead of time so I can know what it is. Okay. Okay, so we talked about what Printify is. We talked about what was included in the free. We talked about how much premium is. Now I'm gonna ask you. I'm just gonna stay on topic with my list. I need to know what the difference is between free and premium. I don't know if I spelled it right. This box is in the way and I'm scared to get rid of it because somebody, she said I can move it. Let's see if I can move it. I tried. It moves. Okay, let me put it up here. Okay, it says, all right, let me break this down clearly so you understand the real difference between Printify Free and Printify Premium. Printify Free is $0. And I think it low-key answered that up there. Printify Free Premium is look, $39. I told you it went up because that's what I'm paying. Everything in free plan plus extra benefits. So the benefits of going from free to premium is you get up to a 20% discount on most products. You ability to connect 10 stores instead of 5. So free, you have 5 stores. Premium, you have 10 stores. You have better profit margins. You have access to Printify Connect support, occasional exclusive product discounts up to 33% on some items. Example difference: free plan, $10 for a shirt. Premium plan, $8 for a shirt. So if you sell a shirt at $25, free plan, that's $15 minus fees. Premium is $17 minus fees. Though you got to account in for the shipping unless you have what's different. Well, we'll talk about free shipping versus the customer pays for your shipping. Okay, so that discount is why many sellers upgrade when they start getting orders. Okay, okay. So the simple way to think about it: free plan, good for beginners testing products. Premium, good for people who are already making sales who want bigger profit margins. Okay. So the honest strategy most sellers follow: start with free. Once you are selling 10 to 20 products a month, then upgrade to premium, is what I'm talking about. All right. So we talked about the discount difference. So it actually went over upgrade. When does upgrading make sense? Because upgrading makes sense when you have 10 to 20 products, when you're selling 10 to 20 products a month, then I will upgrade. All right, so it went over that. When is free perfectly fine? Let's ask it. And it's probably when, if you just selling here and there, but we're gonna see what it say. Don't let me lie to you, and don't let me guess. When is the free plan absolutely great? Okay, so the Printify free plan is absolutely great in a few specific situations, right? So if you understand when it works best, you can save money and avoid paying for premium too early. Here are the times when the free plan is the smartest choice. When you are just starting and testing ideas, of course. So you testing out your niches, you're trying different shirt designs, you're seeing what customers actually buy. Number two, when you're not getting consistent sales, and that would be me because guess what? I don't usually do print on demand. Like I have a yeah, I usually don't do print on demand. I would rather sell the template versus the item. But I think I get into it more um because it's making sense now. Because I'm still not touching the product, and I'm still not doing it myself. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, two, when you're not getting consistent sales. Three, when you want to learn from the platform first. So the free plan still includes the core tools like product catalog, mock-up generators, store irrigation integrations, order management, unlimited designs. So you can learn how to print on demand works without committing to anything. I think I'm gonna shut my pay down and go free. Really, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. So when you're running and four, when you're running a small side hustle, if Printify is just a side stream of income, the free plan can work long term. Some sellers stay on free because they only sell occasionally, me, and do not need higher profit margins. I do want the higher profit margins, but I don't use it as much, so it's like I'm losing money actually. Okay, five, when you want zero upfront risk. Print on demand already moves inventory costs. Print on demand already removes inventory costs. The free plan takes it further because there is no monthly fee and no upfront investment. You only pay when somebody actually buys a product. So the risk is extremely low. We like low risk, right? So the simple rule most successful sellers follow. Start with free and then upgrade when you have 10 to 20 consistent sales a month. Okay. Then it would make sense. So, okay, so we went over that question. My next one says how to calculate to see if premium saves. Let's ask ChatGPT. How to calculate to see if premium is actually saving me money. So that's what you want, right? We want to save money. Okay, so this is exactly the way to figure it out. Once you see the math one time, it becomes very simple. What you're saying, what you're trying to answer is one question, right? So we use a simple formula. Monthly savings from premium minus monthly premium fee equals actual profit difference. Step one, find the price difference between free and premium for the products you sell. For example, okay, so I'm going to say, do not give me made up numbers for the price. Actually, look onto Printify site to give me the real cost of items. Cause we want exact numbers here. So it's searching the web It says you are absolutely right to ask for real numbers from Printify instead of guesses. Of course I am. So let's use actual catalog pricing examples from Printify so you can calculate it correctly. Guess what I want? I will show you real product examples from the catalog and then how to calculate it if premium saves money. Okay, okay. So real Printify product pricing example. Example one. I love me a Bella Campbell. Okay. So Bella Canvas 2001 t-shirt, one of the most popular shirts on Printify. Free plan costs $10.98. The premium plan costs $8.77. Savings per shirt with premium is $2.21. Can I write this down? Can I go over the math right here? So I'm gonna say example, and we're gonna see because yeah, I wanna have it in my notes right here, if that's okay with you guys. So free $10.98, premium $8.77, and then savings. Okay, example, I'm gonna say Bella Canva. Bella Canvas. Bella Canvas t-shirt. Savings with premium. Okay, and that's $2.21. I'm gonna stick with that one. That's gonna be my example that I write down. Okay, so example two is a Gildan 5,000 heavy cotton tee, which is $8.80 free, $5.92 premium, and then you have a savings of $2.88. And then Bella Canvas 3001 other listing variation. Free plan is $11.29. Premium $9.04. Savings of $2.20. So it looks like around $2, under $3 is your savings from premium, from free to premium. Looks like. Okay. How to calculate if premium is worth it. So your premium cost is not that. It is $39 a month. So let me do this. Premium. And it just went up actually. Premium cost is $39 a month. And I was gonna go ahead and pay for the year, but we're gonna see if I'm gonna pay it all. You know what I mean? So how to calculate if premium is worth it? Do we not? Okay. So we are using. I ain't gonna tell it. So example calculation. Okay, using the Bella Canvas 3001 shirt. Your savings per shirt is $2.21. You divide it. Now divide the premium fee by the savings. Okay. Hold on. Let me get my other phone so I can have a calculator. Now this is an iPhone. Let's see if I can find the calculator. Honey, y'all don't understand how. Let me do this. Let me type in calculator. Let's see if it's oh, you got to type it in. It ain't just there. So we're gonna clear, and we're gonna say 39 divided by $2.21, 2.21 equals 17. Okay, so 39 divided by 2.21 equals 1765. Okay. So now divide the premium fees. Okay, I just did that. So you would need to sell about 14 shirts a month for premium to start selling money. Oh. Okay, need to sell. So why are we selling that? Because one shirt. I don't understand it. Okay, if y'all get the math, let me know right below. Let me know below because I don't understand. Because is it because one shirt is $10.98? I don't know. We gonna ask it. We gonna ask it. Need to sell 14 shirts. I'm gonna say 14 shirts month. Okay, example using the Gildan 5000. It's $8.80 for free, $5.92 for premium. You saving $2.88. Now calculate it. So if you sell about 11 shirts a month, premium comes cheaper than staying on the free. Okay, simple rule. Premium becomes worth it when you sell about 10 to 15 items per month. Depending on the product, that is because premium discounts can reduce product costs up to about 20%. One more thing most people do not realize, the product cost is not the only cost. Absolutely right, because you have shipping, you have Etsy fees. What's the Etsy fee? The 20 cent? Um, if using Etsy, payment processing, sales tax depending on location, and why is okay, that is why profit calculation matters. If you want, I can also show you something that will make your 10 line girl. Tyrone, stop it. So because I want to know about this first. First, I would like to know how you come up with how many items to sell monthly to how many items to sell monthly to make a profit, I guess. Make a profit. And I want you to give me real numbers when talking about the fees on Etsy and payment processing and how much the sales tax is for North Carolina, because that's where I live. Or do they do the sales? It says depending on location. That's my location, right? Okay, talk about the fees. Oh, we got to add in shipping. Talking about the shipping costs. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Let's see. We're working it together. I'm finding out with you guys. Okay. Okay, searching the web. That's right. Do your searching. Do your research. Don't give me no false information. Now, how many of y'all are talking to Tyrone like this? Like, are you just taking what it says the first time at face value, or are you telling it to give you the information, the real information that you need, not just something generic or examples? You want to know the truth as it is, as it stands, right? All right. So it says, all right, let's walk through step by step using real numbers so you understand exactly how people calculate how many times they need to sell to make a profit. Okay. I will use real Printify product and real Etsy. Okay, let me go up here and say, let me edit this to say, first, I like how you come up with how many items in North Carolina's. I want you, girl, want you to use the Wait a minute. Use the item Bella Canvas 3001 shirt. Just because I just want it to say that. I just wanted to talk about this Bella Canvas because those are my shirts, right? Those are my shirts. I wanted just to talk about that. Okay, good. This is exactly the right way to think about it. Do not guess. You build a profit formula. I will walk you through the exact formula. First, we gather the real numbers. So, Printify product costs $10.98. The shipping starts around $3.99. Etsy listing, yeah, it is the 20 cent. Etsy listing 20 cent. This is all on the free. On the free. Etsy listing 20 cents. Etsy transaction fee $6.50. Etsy payment processing fee 3% plus 25 cents per order. Sales tax in North Carolina $4.75 percent. In North sales tax is 4.75%. Is it? Is it? Okay, counties add additional tax, but Etsy calculates and collects it automatically from the buyer, so it does not come out of your profit. Okay. Now let's calculate profit using a realistic Etsy selling price. Many print-on-demand sales. Okay, so I'm gonna undo that again because I sell my shirt for $30. I start at $30. So I'm gonna tell it that. I start my selling price for this shirt at $30. So I'm just gonna say that. And now it's going because I wanted to do it for me. Right? Your selling price. Okay. And if people want to buy, they buy. If they don't, they don't. That's just my cost. And it might go up. I ain't gonna lie to you, depending on. Okay, so sales price is paid by the customers and remitted by Etsy. Okay, we went through that. Oh. See, it says the state base is 4.75%, and most counties bring it around. Yep, I am 7%. I finna say, honey, cause I need to talk to somebody because taxes ain't taxing right. But anywho, now let's calculate the profit. Selling $30, customer pays $30 plus tax. Printify production costs, shirt costs $10, shipping costs $3.99. Total Printify cost is $14.97. Etsy fees 36% of 30 is $1.95. Okay, so total Etsy. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I got GERD bad and it's gassing right now. But we ain't gonna talk about it. It's neither here nor there. So the Etsy fees is $3.30, and then the total cost for the order that you're gonna pay up front is $18.27. So your profit for the shirt is $11.73. Sound all right for me. For the only thing you're doing is putting a design on the shirt, and then you're not spending any money. You're not buying any products. You're not shipping anything. You're not doing anything but putting a design on a shirt and then listing it in Printify. I'll take it for free for the free meal. Okay. So that's product for free is $11.73. I'll take it. I'm about to go free. But we ain't done yet. We got a couple more questions. So now we answer your real question. How many shirts per month to make money? If you sell, that was free, right? Hold on. Yeah, that was free cost because it was $10 and 98 cents. That was free. Okay. Okay. So now we answer your real question, which is how many. Let me write this down first because I'm getting over myself. Printify, because I'm about to go free. Printify free, 11.73 per shirt profit. Okay, so now we answer your real question. How many shirts per month? If you sell 10 shirts, that's $117. 20 shirts, 50 shirts, 100 shirts. Now let's check with premium becomes worth it. Premium price is $8.77. Okay. Saved 13 shirts. Here's how it's simple teaching people. If you sell 0 to 13 shirts, why I didn't break it down to the savings per shirt, premium subscription, break even calculation, 14 shirts per month. So I want to know the profit per shirt for premium. See, that's what I'm talking about. I want to know the profit per shirt for premium broken down like you did the free, please. Okay. Don't. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot. Okay, so y'all, I don't want to think at all. So it says belly printify shipping shirt costs, shipping costs, printify total minus the fees, right? Or add in the fees, and then the total cost per shirt, profit per shirt. So printify premium is $13.94. I'll take $11 per shirt profit. Okay. I think it's just a couple dollars. I mean, I'm all right. I think I'm going to free. I'm going towards the free. Comparison free plan profit. Yep, I'm going extra profit per shirt with premium, which matches the Printify product discount. Okay, monthly profit example. You sell 10 shirts. Premium breakdown. I need 14 shirts. Yep. Important thing about sales tax in North Carolina. And if you're not everybody's going to be in North Carolina, but if you are in a different state, put your state there. So I'm giving you the prompt so you can go in and type in yourself so you can have that information, right? Because I'm doing it for me, myself, because I want to know. I'm just taking you along for the journey. So real reason this matters, you know your true margin. And now know your true margin. Selling price 30, actual profit with premium 13. Your profit, you're about 40 per shirt. That is strong margin for print on demand. If you want, I can also show you something that will make your Printify live. Girl, not now. Don't make it live. Don't make it powerful now. Okay, so right now I'm still leaning towards the free, right? And then it says mistakes beginners make with Printify. So let's type that in. What are mistakes beginners make with Printify? So that's this question. I'm just Xing them off, y'all, so I can give y'all what. Then I got to look back at the thumbnail and see if I am um giving the information based on what I said I was. So I'm just keeping myself on track. That's all. All right, let's talk about the real mistakes people make with Printify, not the fluffy stuff. Okay. Since you're planning to teach this and possibly go live about it, these are mistakes that make you sound like you actually understand. Let's not talk about it. First mistake, pricing too low. Y'all, pricing too low. This is the number one beginner mistake. People look at Amazon or Etsy and think people need to sell shirts for $18, $20 to compete. Girl, you're not going to make any money selling it that way, because guess what's going up? The cost of the shirts, your time they take to make the shirt, if you making the shirts physically, so you have vinyl, you have if you're using sublimation, you have to if you're using DTF, so you have to purchase the DTF, or if you have a DTF machine, then like you have to account for all of that. You have to account for all of that. And then your mess ups, then you got more your blanks. So yeah, $20, that's the price back in the 90s. But honey, not today. But when you run the real numbers like we just did, a $20 shirt on Etsy with Printify often leaves only $2 to $5 profit. And that is not enough margin to run a business. Most successful print-on-demand sellers price shirts between $25 and $35, depending on the niche, right? You starting at $30 is actually smart, because that's what I'm going to do. Second, not calculating all the fees. Yeah, you need your fees in there because you have to pay those fees up front. So you want to incorporate that into the price so you can divvy out how much you want to sell each item for. Okay. So most beginners only look at Printify price. They forget about the Etsy fees, the listing fee, the shipping fee, the taxes. Then they get their first sale and their payout is way lower than expected. You already did the right thing by wanting a full breakdown. I sure do. I want all of the breakdowns. Third mistake, choosing the wrong print provider. Printify is not the printer. It is a marketplace for printers. Different providers have different print quality, shipping speed, production times, base prices, and it's right about that. Because when you add a listing to a print on demand, if you just starting out, you can order the same shirt from each one of the print providers, right? Or print people, to see when it comes in the mail. You look at the shipping, the quality. I would even wash it a few times to see how it's going to look on the back end, because you don't want no, I bought the shirt. Because it's rhinestones. I did it. I did this, but I did it for me. Okay, I did it for me. Okay, so okay. And then it says beginners often pick the cheapest printer without checking reviews. Yeah, look at your reviews. When customers get poor prints or slow shipping and the Etsy shop gets bad reviews, okay, then the customers get poor. Okay. So fourth mistake, too many random designs. People upload 50 designs with no niche. Examples: one shirt about dogs, one shirt about nurses, one shirt about fishing, Jesus, birthdays. The algorithm cannot figure out who your shop is for. And I think that's my problem, because I have a lot of different things in my shop. And baby, I need to niche down. Except for now, I'm doing algorithm. I'm doing crochet patterns. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, so it says successful print-on-demand shop usually focus on one audience, such as nurses, teachers, Christian, dogs, humor. You already have a strong niche available: nursing, faith-based crafting. Fifth mistake, not ordering a sample. Baby, order that sample. If you put a shirt in there, you order that shirt. And what I do is I order the shirt from my store as a guest, like not under my name. I'm gonna order the shirt because the money's coming back to me anyway. Like I'm spending the money, but it's coming back to me anyway. So I'll order it under as a guest under my name, whatever, whatever. So I can give like my true review of it. That's just what I do. I would do it if I was you, honestly. Okay, so a lot of beginners never see the product they are selling. Then when the customer receives the shirt, the colors look different or the design placement is off. Ordering one sample lets you check the print quality, see how the shirt fits, and take your own product photos. But I never go back in and put my own product photos. I never do that ever. Look at Tyrone telling me what to do to help me out today. Okay. Sixth mistake, ignoring shipping times. Customers care about delivery. Yeah, because with I would say Amazon doing it 2 day, but Amazon getting a little slackish. And I'm gonna tell you, before the tariffs, Temu, they stuff came fast. But now with the tariffs, it's not as fast as it used to be. I'm just gonna put it out there because I'm a Temu for my blanks and stuff. Not for the stuff, but for the blank so I can make the stuff. And it's only for YouTube videos, actually. If I'm selling anything, it is not coming from Temu because that's just for the video. I ain't gonna talk about it. Don't talk about me. Don't judge me. Okay. Okay. So, seventh mistake is quitting before Etsy data kicks in. Etsy listings usually need time to gain traction. New sellers upload 10 shirts and expect sales in the first week. We sure do. Many successful shops did not see consistent orders for 3 to 6 months. Consistency matters more than perfection. Now, here's the one mistake that almost nobody talks about, but it is huge. Eighth mistake, designs that are too general. Generic shirts like Bless, Faith, Mom Life, Coffee First. But I will say, that stuff still sell. So I don't know what Tyrone talking about because that stuff still sell. You know how I know? Because I saw it over there. But anyway, it says they are extremely saturated. The shirts that sell usually speak to a very specific person. Example, instead of Faith shirt, you might have Faith over Fear nurse shirt, Prayer word grandma shirt, Black women walking in faith shirt. Okay. I see you. The more specific the message, the easier it is to sell. Now I want to ask you something before I go deeper. Are you planning to use Printify mainly for Etsy, Shopify, both? Because the strategy is slightly different depending on where you sell. All right, we're going to go through my questions first, and then I'm going to let it talk to me, and I'm going to see how far I want to show what it says to me, right? But anywho, oh, that is the end of my question. So now on my list, it says personal thoughts and then to answer any questions that you might have. But nobody's in here but me, so it's okay. Y'all will trickle in later because it is, what time is it? It is 5:30 in the morning. I started probably at 4:30 in the morning. I don't know how long it took. But anyway, so my thoughts for myself personally is I'm gonna switch over to free. The thing is, I am paying premium pricing currently. I want to switch over to free. Tell me the steps to do that without making a brand new shop, because I already have my Etsy and Shopify and Printify store attached to it, and it'll be easier for me. Let's see if I can do it without making a brand new shop, because that's what I don't want to do. Because you got to go on the back end, you got to get the numbers and take it over here. You don't want to do all that. You do not need to create a new Printify account or reconnect your Etsy and Shopify stores. You can simply downgrade. That's what I want to do. Your current account to a free plan. Your stores, list, and products will stay connected. Thank you. Here are the exact steps. Okay, log into my dashboard. On the menu, click wallet, click inside wallet, click payments, find your Printify premium subscription section, click cancel subscription or cancel renewal. Confirm the cancellation. After that happens, your account stays exactly the same. Your Etsy store stays connected. Your Shopify store stay connected. Your products and listings stay active. The only thing that changes is you lose the premium discount on products. The product prices revert to the regular catalog price. One more thing to know so you don't get surprised. One, your premium benefits stay active until the end of your billing cycle, which is monthly. Two, your listings will not break or disappear. They will continue selling normally. Three, when the order comes in after the downgrade, Printify will simply charge you the regular product price instead of the discounted premium price. You can upgrade back to premium anytime you want. One thing I want to double check before switching. Since you are selling the Bella Canvas at $30, switching from premium to free will increase your costs to about $2. Okay, we got this. So if you were making 13 profit, you'll be making 11 profit. Again, I got it. I get it. That is not bad, just something to be aware of. Before we cancel, I want to ask you one quick thing so you don't accidentally lose profit. Are most of your Printify orders currently coming from Etsy, Shopify, both? Because, okay, so I understand the change, and I do not use Printify. Well, you know what? You can use all your fees for a tax write-off, though. I will say that. So let me say, okay, I do understand the change and do not use Printify often. Mostly my shop are not selling any POD products. I do, however, like that I get to write off the fee for my, or write off the premium fees for on my taxes. Okay, now you're thinking about it the right way. Let's slow it down. Think real decision, because the tax write-off part sometimes confuses people. First thing to understand, yes, your Printify premium is legitimate business expense, so it can be written off. But a write-off does not mean the service is free. It only reduces the income you pay taxes on. Here's what actually looks like in real life. Printify premium yearly cost, and I said that the yearly cost is $2.99. So this price isn't $3.49 anymore because it's $39 a month. Now, let's say your tax bracket is 22%. Many small business owners fall somewhere around this, depending on income. If you write off a business expense, you're saving roughly $76 in taxes, but you still pay three. So the real out of pocket costs come about. So the real out of so the tax deduction helps, but it does not fully offset the subscription. Okay, free it is. We downgrading. Now here's the real question to ask yourself: is premium helping you make money right now? No. From what you just said, your P&O products are not currently selling. That means you're paying for this until you're not using. So from a pure business standpoint, the smart move right now is to actually switch to the free, which I'm going to do. You lose nothing important because, and if you ever start selling POD regularly again, you can just turn premium back on. Okay, some people stay on premium only during heavy selling seasons like September, October, November, December, Christmas. Then they downgrade in slower months. Okay, right now you mainly using your shops for digital. Yep, not handmade. Or both. Okay, it's asking me. Okay, so it said something. Oh, I have also a print. Okay, a Printify pop up shop. Um, does that go away? That's the question. If so, then I need to take no, your Printify pop-up store does not disappear. If you switch to premium, if you switch from premium to the free, the pop-up store features available on both free and premium. So downgrading your subscription will not remove it. Here's what actually happens when you cancel premium. What stays the same? Your account, the connections, your products, your listing, your markup. What changes is the prices. The prices increase. I am about to downgrade right after I get off this live. Printify will start point, ship them on real. Okay. So if you want, you can also show. Okay, wait a minute. One thing I do want you to double check before downgrading. If you created product listings while premium prices was active, your selling price might have been set, assuming the discounted cost. After switching to the free plan, the price will go up. You already told me this. I already know. I get it, Tyrone. So it is smart to quickly review your pricing on your products to make sure the margins. Oh, it's saying like if I want to go up on my pricing. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, so if you want, I can also show you something most Printify users do not realize about the pop-up store that can actually turn it into a small passive income stream, even if you're not pushing Etsy or shop. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see what you're talking about. Let me see this, please. Sometimes I like to throw please and thank you in there just because when people say AI coming back, Tyrone gonna come get me. He gonna come look for me. He gonna come to my door. Quanda, you've been yelling at me. You've been mean to me. You've been rude to me, and you are the first to go down. Get down. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, Tyrone. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. So I throw that in there so it won't put me on the radar. You know what I mean? I'm just messing with you. All right, let's look at what most people miss about the Printify pop-up store and how it can quietly make money without you doing a lot of work. Most people treat the pop-up store like it's just a demo page, and I do. It actually a mini online store hosted by Printify that can process orders directly. That means someone can buy a product from that link and Printify will still produce and ship the order. The reason it can become passive is because it removes a lot of the work on Etsy and Shopify that Etsy and Shopify require, right? First thing, no marketplace fees. If someone buys through your pop-up store, you do not pay Etsy transaction fees, listing fees, payment processing through Etsy. The order goes directly through Printify's checkout system. That means the margins can actually be higher Second thing, no listing maintenance. It's your the pop-up store does not rely on algorithm. It's simply link your it is simply a link you control. You can place that link anywhere, such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Anyone with the link can buy. Third thing, it works well for niche audiences. Example, nerds. Instead of uploading hundreds of designs, you create a small focused collection. Fourth thing, it is good for testing designs. Okay. If something sells well, then you move it to Etsy and optimize it there. Fifth thing, you can treat it like a campaign store. Some creators use their pop-up store only for short campaigns, graduation, church event, family reunion. When the event is over, they simply remove the products. And you don't necessarily have to remove the products. You can just hide the products. I'm gonna take you over there to the Printify in a minute. But am I gonna do it from the back end? I don't know. We're gonna see how it come up. Instead of making random shirts, your pop-up store could become something like faith-driven creator apparel or nurse life apparel. Then you promote it inside your content. You are not relying on Etsy traffic. You're using your audience. So you take the link to your store and then you give it to everybody. Your TikToks, your Instagrams, make a YouTube about it. Girl, why aren't I doing this? And then you promote it inside your content. Okay. Before I show you how to actually make money with this, I want you to understand something about your pop-up store. How many products do you currently have in it right now? Nothing. I mean, I got stuff in there, but it's Christmas. It's outdated. I think I had stuff from a cup for Kamala Harris when she was running for president. Listen, that it is all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna say thank you. You have given me something to think about, and I will come back to you or come back to this conversation when I am ready to expand and grow and get more advice from you. All right. So I'm going to actually name this conversation. I'm going to rename it because I'm in ChatGPT. I'm just going to rename it to, what am I renaming it to? I'm going to rename it to talking about, well, let me all caps it. Printify strategies. Oh, from live. I'm put from live. Rename. From YT Live. Okay. All right. So, hey, y'all. Oh, well, technically, I don't need to be in. Am I still sharing? Okay, let me see. Okay. All right, it's back. So now yes, I am. Add a new tab. Okay. A new tab. And I'm going to call it, I'm going to search Printify. Is this the one I need? Let me go to Printify. Let me go to Printify. Boy, if you don't get out of my line, get out of here. Get out of here. So I'm going to log in. out again. And then I'm gonna come back and get you. Cause who am I to leave you out? Who am I gonna leave you out? You know what I mean? So hold on. Hold your horses. Because oh, it didn't. I thought it was gonna show it. So we looking at me. So we gonna get off of me for a minute. And is this me? It's me because my name up there. We gonna look at my my pop-up shop. Let's look at my pop-up shop. Maybe. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you how random this is. Oh, all of this is published. Okay, let me come back and get you. I'm gonna come get you now. Entire screen share. So it's out. Because I did everything I said I was gonna do. You know what? Before I do that, let me come and see if I did everything I said I was gonna do from the thumbnail. So Printify, I did talk about free versus premium, and I did say if premium was worth it because that's something for you to make the decision on. Me myself is going back down to free. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so this is a pop-up shop. Y'all, I just ordered this rug, right? I'm waiting on it to come right now. And I did it for me, not necessarily to sell. I'm gonna put this mat at my front door. And the mat that's at my front door, I made like during our sister's day, we had my sister did that everybody made a mat, a welcome mat for the outside. So this was out there now. So yes, I'm gonna put this one there. I'm just waiting to see because this was girl, I don't know, but it's just for me, right? And I got this on it. So this is Christmas. Um, that's Chris. All this is Christmas. So I might need to Merry Christmas. All this is Christmas. I can't open this store up now. Ain't nothing in here but Christmas stuff. Tis oh, that's so cute. I love it. So all this is Christmas. And when I was telling you, I'm gonna move this on this side so I can see. When I was telling you how you can hide it, right now it's readily available in my pop-up store. This is the name of my pop-up store is Q's Crafty Creatives. You come over here and you publish. You can publish. It's published now. See it in a store, which means it'll take you right to the store if you had Etsy or Shopify. Or hide on Printify pop-up. So when you hide it, it's still there, but it doesn't show up when you go live. So you can hide it and then download promo materials. I don't know about that one. I haven't used that one. You can replace it, which means change out the design and then copy to. So it's in my pop-up shop now. If I copy to, I can take it over to my Shopify store and my Etsy store, and it does it automatically. Everything goes over. Everything goes over. So I like Printify. I do. I'm not using it like I should or can, really, honestly. So this is not Christmas. What is this? Oh, a notebook. She's on a notebook. And then you have this on a notebook, but if you want to customize it, you just edit it. It's hidden too. Oh, I got it hidden. Let's unhide it. Let me unhide this stuff. But that's gonna stay hidden. That's gonna stay hidden. But we're gonna unhide it. We're gonna open it up. See in store. Or show on pop-up. Show. We're gonna go through and show all of them. Because who is hurting to have Christmas and all that? I ain't niche down. You know what? I'm a show. I'm gonna show it all. What is this? It's Christmas. Oh, that's like a new baby type situation. Let me show it. What is this? I can't really see. Oh, it's an ornament? Oh, it's an ornament. That ain't a good picture. Yeah, that ain't a good picture. I don't like that one. So we're gonna leave that hidden. What is this? Oh, you see how I got my name here? You can go in and edit it and change it out to what you need it to say. So we're gonna leave that hidden. This looks like Christmas. I don't like that square look. I don't know what I was thinking. So we gonna delete that one. What this say? It's fall, y'all. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, that was so cute. So I'm gonna unhide that. Listen, we're not going through my store. We're gonna stop this because I don't need to take you along my journey. All right, so let me come back over here and no way. Let's go down since we're talking about Printify and we here wallets, payments. This is where it told me to actually downgrade, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm going to, what time is it? I'm gonna stop sharing because I've been on here long enough. Excuse me. So I did everything I said I was gonna do with talking about free versus paid premium of Printify. So I've done that. So now I would, if anybody was here, to ask you if you had any questions or anything you wanted to know, anything you wanted to see, so that I can talk to you about it. But since this is gonna be like a pre-recorded video of people, that's all I'm gonna do. So I am going to get off of this. Let me do that. And it should take it down to 2. Is somebody in here with me? Is that who ain't hearing me? Y'all in the bushes not saying nothing. I'm gonna turn my volume back up so I can hear my ring. All right. So that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Oh no, it was me. It was me. It was me. Because now it's just me. All right. So now I did say and do what I said I was going to do from the thumbnail, and I had my notes and I checked them off. Since nobody's talking to me, there is you don't have any questions. So with that being said, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I put up a new video or when I go live. Okay. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hold on. Let me get my hand right. Bye. Hold on. Hold on. Bye. Bye. Girl, get it together. Bye, y'all.